I'm starting to realize that the airport just doesn't like me. No matter how many times I fly, it's always the same thing. Once I walk in, I'm going to get a cavity search. I get in, I do a little gang sign to get my body screened like everybody else. And then once I get out, the security officer always tells me something's in your pocket. And it never fails. The smallest piece of paper shows up. And they have to like caress all over my thighs and stuff. And I'm like, am I getting sexually assaulted? So I get past that. I've been late for my flight so many times, and I'm like banging on the door, like, let me in, let me in. And they're just like, dude, we have another flight for you. Yes, I can get there. No matter what, I'm gonna sit next to an old person who smells like Vapor's Vic Rub, a little bit of beef stew, and Rogaine. Always. I'm starting to get used to it. I actually love the smell. But my latest woman, she had a little extra smell going with her. I think she was wearing the pins and she was just letting it loose right there, just sharting all over herself. Yeah, then of course I had the baby right next to me crying. I'm like, shut up! Train your children. I don't care if they're 6 months old, 1 month old. You need to let them know before they get on this plane, they have to pull it together. There's always a really scared person, and they always seem to interact with me. We're all in close vicinity, so we have to look at each other or whatever. So I guess maybe I look a little too much. The latest person who was really, really scared on the plane was like this older man. If he didn't have on Depends, I think he should have put on Depends. Once we were landing, when I say he looked directly at me and gave me the death stare, like right then and there, we all were going to die. Just like, maybe he was trying to hold something in, if you know what I mean, but it was scary. But the worst part, I will say, is that little safety precaution before everything. I always feel like they're saying, you're about to die. Pull this contraption from the top of the roof, put it on your nose, so when you do suffocate and die, it won't be that bad. That's not what I'm saying. Oh well. But I will say that I'm hoping, and I won't stop hoping this, that one day the old person that's sitting next to me is Betty White. Oh, and then me and Betty White, hopefully she has that beef stew perfume on that I'm starting to love, and we can just talk about life for hours. That's what I'm hoping. So Betty White, if you're watching this, you can come on to me. And if I can marry you, I wouldn't even be that mad. So yeah.